Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Si-the-Mackem. This is a little bit of a different video. I just want to kind of ask you for a little bit of your time just whilst I wanted to say something here. So for anybody who does follow me on Twitter and follows me on my Facebook page, I know there's not that many people. Let's face it, I'm not famous. I do understand that. But this is kind of just something's a little bit of something for more for my subscribers for my channel. So if you're watching this, thank you, and I thank you for all your support. Recently, I've found that probably since doing the charity stream, I've been keeping an eye, which I always do, to see how many viewing of videos that I do, like viewing numbers that I get on my videos. And I've never been one to say that I want to get or to like I'm doing this to get famous. I really aren't. I'm doing this as a hobby. I like doing it. However, at times it would be quite nice to see that I'm seeing some developments in the basically the numbers and the videos that I do. Whether it's anything from me playing GTA, from playing Battlefield, from anything that I did in the charity stream. Obviously, I'm always open to like obviously suggestions for what people may want to see, and if I can afford to do it, I will. But then I do look at like thinking when I do try something new, like the Destiny videos that I put up, that figures have seemingly dropped away, and I'm not the only person. The people who I'm subscribed to on YouTube. I've been watching some of their videos, and a few people have put up videos actually recently, and maybe a number of weeks ago, how they've noticed a very like sudden decline in viewing figures on some of their videos. Some of the guys who I watch, who may only have maybe a couple of hundred subscribers, which is obviously a lot more than what I have. Um, I've found that their viewing numbers for their videos after, say, for example, the first day will only total maybe about 13, 14. Whereas in the past they maybe will have achieved those like 13, 14 in the first 20 minutes of when the videos are uploaded. I get it, not everybody's always on YouTube and not everybody's watching videos, and I think obviously at times you can find that what you are watching on basically on videos on from particular games can get very samey, which I completely get. There's times when I've edited a few of my videos which you guys have never even seen because midway through me editing them, or even when I've spent an hour or 2 hours in editing and finally put together this video, I've watched it and gone, this just isn't what I want to put up there. Um, I get it at times. Some things, some content isn't going to be for everybody. There might be some people who've been probably is the best way I can look at. Best example I can use is the Destiny videos recently. Those just don't gain any viewings whatsoever. So I've made a point of saying, right, I've got two more videos. I think it's two, maybe three. Once they're out there, that's it. There's going to be nothing more from Destiny. There is always going to be me revisiting old games and stuff like that, with stuff which I know that I can rely upon. GTA is one of them. I know obviously Rockstar throw out some basically some updates every now and then for new content, but I can probably speak for Chris as well, and I know he doesn't have a YouTube channel, but he could probably speak for him. I could probably speak for him to say that GTA is one of those games we only come back to every now and then. And now I know what people could probably say is, well, have a go at streaming. I did do it for obviously the charity side of things, but I find as though I like the editing process. I like being able to pick out the best bits and make it more of a big more of a song and dance than just me just talking over what I'm doing. Because if it's not entertaining to you, it's not entertaining to me. If I'm not having any fun at all playing a game, I don't. If I watch back any of the footage and say, well, I clearly don't sound very excited by it. Why would anybody else want to watch me play this? And I think that's very much what a lot of other YouTubers have been having a problem with recently. Is this continuous stream of having content put out for everybody to go and view, and hopefully for more people to take notice of, and hopefully gain more subscribers. However, it becomes a bit same old, which is probably why over the last 2 weeks, maybe or so, maybe a little bit more than that, you've probably anybody who does sometimes tune into my channel has probably noticed that the content has been going from maybe like 3 videos a week to sometimes only one, and it's because that little bit of dwindling viewing figures does make you start thinking yourself, is this worth doing anymore? Now, I put up a question on my Facebook page and on Twitter about what do people think I should do next, and the simple answers are usually a case of one's right in front of you. It's going back to stuff which maybe garnered a bit of viewing figures, or choosing games which people will probably enjoy more, which for me is great, and I'm completely fine with that. But I also look at games where I would rather people be entertained by the fact that there's me and my friends playing. So whether it's me and Chris, whether Ollie joins in, anybody else, where they can be part of the actual process of me playing a game. And the worst thing about it sometimes is trying to force yourself to be entertaining to other people if you're playing a game on your own. Recently, I probably a great example was I completed and absolutely loved Horizon Zero Dawn, but nothing in that made me think to myself, I need to start doing videos for my channel because of this, because it's such a good game. People will make their own mind up, and for me, it's a game which you just cherish and can really take in without having to think. The game's going to be one thing that's entertaining me, but do I need to actually entertain everybody else whilst I'm playing it? Because most of the time I would probably sit in silence, if not, don't say very much playing a game like that. So when it comes back to what I want to fill for content, it's got to be funny, it's got to be genuine, and that's where everything you see from whether it's not, usually it's just me and Chris, but when you see us play games, the stuff that I pick out is the genuinely funny stuff that makes us laugh. It might not make everybody else laugh, but it makes us laugh, and that's why I put it out there. And like I said, seeing how the Destiny stuff's been received, admittedly the content is a little bit more watered down. It's quicker edited because I'm not putting any music to it, but it's just something which I thought, well, I'll try something different, play a different game, and obviously something which me and Chris were playing. I thought, well, there was some funny moments, let's put it out there. But going back to things like GTA, it's only going to be every now and then because what we do every time we start playing it again does become a little bit same old, and that's why I may put like a longer GTA video out, which you guys will see soon. It's like about 15 minutes long, and as opposed to doing shorter videos, which have just like got a bit more filler in it to get me to about 8 or 9 minutes, and do 2 or 3 of those where I think, well, I can condense 3 into one. I know I'm rambling a bit, and I know it's going on a while, and I am sorry for anybody who's still watching this and keeping you guys here, but this is mainly just to say, for anybody who does keep watching, I do really appreciate it. The people who do leave likes and comment, and I do appreciate it. But at times it does get to the point, and I think other YouTubers will probably agree with me, if you're doing it to try and get a little bit of like, you hope that you get a few viewing numbers just to give a bit of entertainment, and hope to have a bit of recognition as well, then you want to be able to see something at the end of it. And some videos, when you put them up and they don't hit double figures, you do start getting a bit disheartened. So for me, I just want to basically say that I do appreciate everyone who does tune into my videos. I really do. This isn't a case of saying goodbye, but it could be something that might be on the horizon. I've got some things in the future, hopefully in my personal life, which may obviously intrude a little bit on anything which I do here on YouTube. But I just want to be able to say that I want you guys to be as involved as possible. Do mention if there's anything you think that would be worth picking up, which you know that you could get a good amount of entertainment, whether or not it's me and Chris, whether it's me on my own, if it's stuff which you've seen on my previous videos, because obviously I'm a great believer when I watch other people's channels, I will quite honestly go back and revisit some of their older stuff, because even with some of the bigger people, I don't know if you guys notice, you can comment below and let me know whether or not you agree with this. Some of the people who've got million subscribers, PewDiePie doesn't do a lot of gaming. I get that. I'm not really one of his biggest fans, but I can appreciate what the guy's done and what he's doing now. But I tend to refer to guys like Vanos, and Wildcat and Delirious, who putting out a lot of content all the time. And I've watched some of their most recent videos, and this isn't a slight against them, it really isn't. But I can see that things are just maybe not as naturally, it's like some videos just aren't naturally filled with as much entertainment before. And whether it's not they're trying to keep up a schedule of uploading a certain amount of videos, I don't know. But when you do try to keep up that constant stream of here's an upload one day and then you have a day's break and here's another, or whether or not you do upload every single day, it's got to be entertaining, and if you're not going to feel it, then I don't see the point in doing it. So this could be a little bit of a crossroads for me. This isn't to say I'm making the decision right now, but I will certainly be evaluating things over the next few months. So for those who do subscribe, I do appreciate it. For those who do tune in my videos, I really do appreciate it. I try my best to watch as much of your videos for the people I'm subscribed to. But for anybody who does have that similar mindset, they'll probably agree with me, and if they do, they'll probably comment below. If you don't agree with me and think I'm just whining, you can comment below too. I completely understand it. But hopefully things will pick up. That's what I'm hoping for. I do enjoy making these videos. If it comes to the point where I'm no longer getting the subs, where I'm thinking the only people viewing this is a couple of my friends, then this probably may come to an end. For anything that I feel as I'm changing, obviously I used to do a few reviews. I might come back to doing stuff like that. Reactions seems to be a way forward. My Power Rangers video garnered 300 odd videos, I think 300 views or 250 views, I can't remember how many, but if that seems to be the way, then fair enough. But I'm not going to do it just for the sake of getting subs. I'd rather do it because I'm having fun doing it. So on that note, I just want to say thank you for all for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Hopefully this isn't a beginning of the end, but hopefully I will speak to you in the future. Things will pick up and there'll be some great content which hopefully you guys appreciate and do and love and continue to watch as well. Comment below. I hope to speak to you. Do follow me on Twitter. Do follow my Facebook page. And hopefully we will have some lighter tone videos coming in the future. I'll speak to you soon, guys. See ya.